Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. So happy Tuesday to all of my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Pisces. What do we know about our Pisces? Because we're going to get right into your reading, Pisces, because I love talking about high vibration energy. And so you all are empathetic. You all are artistic. You're emotional in a good way. You're selfless. You are natural healers. You're very compassionate. You're intuitive. You're gentle. You're wise. And a lot of you all are musically inclined. I love it. I love it. I love, love, love it for my Pisces. Your duality is feminine, right? Your triplicity is, so that's divine feminine. You are, your element is water. Your quadruplicity or your quality is mutable, right? So Pisces are receptive, very intuitive, emotional, imaginative, romantic, impressionable, mystical, adaptable, and very changeable. Your ruling planet is Neptune. And so Neptune is the planet of illusion, glamour, mystery, deception. Your symbol is two fishes tied to one another, but swimming in opposite directions. So what that signifies is hidden depths, shifting emotional currents, conflicting desires, and extremes of temperament, right? So some people say Pisces are extremely sweet or they're not, or they can just snap. Just like that, they seem super sweet one minute, then the next minute they don't seem that way because you have two fishes swimming in opposite directions. So a lot of people will just say two fishes or two fish, but they're actually swimming in opposite directions, right? And so the thing that people love most about Pisces is your compassion. That's what people really, really talk about. Pisces are very, very compassionate people. And Virgo is your polar opposite sign, right? And so people say that because Pisces is a sign of dreams and mysticism. Like I said before, your ruling planet is Neptune. And so Virgo people deal with facts and reality. And they are very practical and they strive for a material success. And so you all strive more so for more spiritual values in life, and so that's why that is your opposite sign. A lot of times people want to know, well, why is that my opposite sign? But what if I have this particular sign in my natal chart? We're talking about another sign vibrating on a different frequency as you, right? And so you all are very, very special people whose sensitivity and awareness will always appeal to a select group of people, right? Because you are capable of high intellectual achievement, and your magnetic mysteries, or your magnetic, because you are magnetic and you are also mysterious, you just have a delightful personality. A lot of people, find you very, very intriguing. They're intrigued by the drama in your life, right? Or a sense of drama. And we're not talking about negative drama. We're just talking about just how dreamy you all are and just how dramatic you can be in just explaining things and that kind of stuff, right? So let's get into your reading, Pisces. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my Pisces as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of creativity and emotions, and also in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of money and wealth, and also in areas of creativity and emotions. What information do we have in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action as well? What information do we have for my wonderful Pisces? What information do we have for my wonderful Pisces? Let's see what the cards have to say, Pisces. If you're interested in a personal reading, please contact me at 202-460-3205. I've talked to a lot of people, a lot of Pisces, actually. So yes, give me a call, Pisces. If you're outside of the country, please use country code number 1. Yes, yes, yes. So Pisces. Water signs, lots of emotions. You all have decided to, okay, here's the High Priestess. I love this card right here. Attached to the moon. See this moon on top of this person's head? Your third eye is open, but also you're raising up to your crown chakra. I love, love, love this. You are a person who is highly intuitive, and a lot of your visions and things come through your dreams at night, right? A lot of them come through at night, and so you see a lot of things, right? So for some of you, you all have walked away from a situation You all have walked away from a situation. So the reason why I know that is because I'm looking at the Ace of Cups, right? So the Ace of Cups is about free flowing energy, intimacy, romance, deep feelings, love, that kind of thing, right? So you've walked away from somebody that you felt deeply about. This is the Eight of Cups right here. And so at this point, you don't really know who to trust. This is the temptation, right? So you don't know who the snake is. You don't know if there are other snakes under here. You just don't know who to trust, right? You walked away from somebody that you cared deeply about, right? And so at this point, and you're not looking back. You're not looking back. You're walking towards the sun, and you're walking towards your energy in your life, right? You're like, I'm getting my life back. Let me walk back towards things that matter the most to me. And so you're not really sure who to trust, because there have been snakes and slithering out of your life, that have slithered out of your life. But that's fine. That's all fine. You know why? Because this is a time for you to connect with your divine energy, the other side of your divine energy, that duality, right? So we know that you are divine feminine. This is time to connect with your divine masculine part of you and love yourself deeper and harder. Yes, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Your intuition was spot on with this situation. You came through this thing stronger. Look, this is a King of Swords, right? See his sword right here? His sword right here, but see how relaxed he looks. He doesn't look frazzled at all. He doesn't look upset at all. You just walked away from the situation and you said, you know what? It is what it is. And I am relaxed, but I have my sword in my hand because now I have clarity of focus. Now I know that if people come into my life and they don't mean me well, that I have to just use my sword to remove it or remove them. You see what I'm saying, Pisces? Yes. The sword's energy is attached to the Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. The Cups energy is right there in your element. It's the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yep. I'm loving this. Loving this. And so what I like about the, what I really like about the High Priestess is that the High Priestess, like I said, is attached to the moon, but also this is about a divine healer, somebody who is developing their talents, someone who's a divine goddess. That's who you are. You're tapping into that divine feminine energy in you. Divine feminine energy, right? So your intuition is at its highest. Some of you all have experienced some hostility in that last relationship that you were in. Yep, you've experienced some hostility. And so you had to separate yourself and do some soul searching. This is the Hermit card. This is the Virgo card, right? Not to say that the person was a Virgo, but this is attached to the Virgo. Somebody who is just like very meticulous. And when I say do some soul searching, you're almost a perfectionist soul searching, right? Assessing the whole situation like, okay, hold on, time out. What just happened here? And let me make sure it doesn't happen to me again, right? So, like I said, this lets me know that maybe there's some hostility in that situation. Yes, right here, the Five of Swords, and so now you're focused on you. Yep. You also had the Seven of Wands. You were able to stand your ground, but the way that you did it was not in snapping. You did it through prayer and meditation. That's how you fought, and this is how you gained advantage right here, by just standing your ground against any challenges through prayer. So you didn't have to physically lash out at anybody, right? You just did not have to do that. That prayer is what gained you that advantage. That's that fire and that spirituality deep down inside of you. Now you're celebrating with the people that you love the most, your foundation, whether it be your family, it could be your kids, it could be your spouse, it could be your partner, it could be really good friends around you. But you're celebrating now. You're celebrating that departure because you have decided to move on and you've gotten your groove back. Look at you, vivacious, you're authentic, you're magnetic, you're beautiful, you are attractive, and all these wonderful things that you are. This is why you're celebrating. You're like, you know what? I had to remember who I was. I almost got lost in that situation, but now I remember exactly how awesome I really am. That's a wonderful thing to return to, especially when you lose yourself, in a relationship where you just felt like, oh, like I said, for some people, it was just a very hostile situation. And you had the only way you could really stand up against this person was through meditation and let the universe do it. Look at this legacy. Yep, legacy. You are breaking, you are creating a legacy for your kids and their kids and so on and so forth, moving on down, right? So this is 8. Everything is coming full circle. 2 plus 6 is 8. Everything really, really is coming full circle, like infinite wisdom, infinite knowledge. So many things have been birthed out of this situation here. You know, this situation which seemed very, very hostile, where you just had to really go in and do some soul searching, like, okay, how do I break these chains? How do I break these generational curses so that moving forward, I'm creating a legacy for my kids, grandkids, and kids that I'll probably never meet, not in this realm, right? Because you'll be in another dimension, but they have been in this realm. And so you're creating legacy right now. That's what you're doing by breaking those chains. And so the first person that actually breaks those chains, breaks those generational curses, is a pioneer. And it's extremely hard for that particular person because you're breaking something that was so familiar to you. It was your normal, but it's not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like you're walking away from it. You walked away from people and things that you deeply loved, but you're not looking back. You're definitely the chosen one, the person that was chosen to break those generational curses, to love yourself deeper and harder. Right now, you're stumbling a little bit because you don't know exactly who to trust around you because of how hurt you've been in the past. That's including family members, that's including friends, that including past lovers. You don't really know who to trust right now, but you can trust your intuition because it's never lied to you. You knew something was off. That's why you had to separate yourself from everybody. You said, you know what? Let me get by myself because I'm not going to lie to myself. Something is off, right? And when people realize they can no longer manipulate you, sometimes it gets to be a hostile situation because they feel like, okay, well, I've been able to manipulate the Pisces this long. Now I can't. So let me see if I can go another way of doing it. But no, not anymore. You're creating legacy for your family. Not only legacy wealth, legacy health, legacy abundance, legacy everything else. You are creating a brand new generation, a brand new level of generational wealth through health, through abundance, through prosperity. All of that has nothing to do, has something a little bit to do with money, but very little to do with money. You're changing the mindset. You're actually like hitting the reset button, deprogramming everything that was from the past, moving forward. You're like, okay, I need to write this new program so that everybody moving forward will be healthy in every way, shape, form, or fashion. Legacy. That's what you're doing. You're creating a golden life for kids that you've never even met. So congratulations, Pisces. That's what I have for you. Have a great one. Bye.